Hey folks, welcome to Twilight Princess. I felt like playing this game one day, so I picked it up and started recording because I feel like it. There's no particular reason. I don't know if I'll continue this. I don't even know if I'll upload it. But, I felt like it. And I feel like showing off the title screen because it's a cool title screen. It's sort of like the Ocarina of Time one in that it has you on horseback running around. But it's also different in that it's a lot better rendered and a lot better looking. Although it doesn't really show off much about the game other than, hey, there's a horse here. Oh, and yeah, one more thing. That. Twilight Princess, people. Let's play it. Anyway, I have two other files. One's beaten, one's my brother's, and one's a third one. Going for default names here. Let's start. Now, one of the main criticisms of this game is that it's very, very slow to start off. And that's very true. It takes a long time to get to the first dungeon, but I think that the tutorial area is actually somewhat interesting. Here's setting up a plot to the game, and also a little bit of backstory. And this guy is not your dad. He's just another guy who lives in the village that you live in. And in case you couldn't figure it out, this is a different Link from any other Links that have so far appeared. Chronologically, this takes place about 100 years after Ocarina of Time, parallel to Wind Waker and the split timeline theory, however long after that is. There's Epona there. And it should be noted that Epona is hella buff. Like, hella buff. Kind of weird considering the Ocarina of Time, and especially Majora's Mask incarnations. And this whole sequence is honestly kind of pointless. Other than to show, ooh, pretty rainbow. There's some neighborhood kid. We'll be investigating a lot with him later. He's really annoying. And here would be the Saria replacement of the game. She just kind of steals your horse. Not so much as a word.
Hey!
You know, one thing I feel about this game is kind of in sharp contrast to Ocarina of Time. Yeah, you live in a village of other people in both of them, but here you're actually kind of a part of the village and liked by other people. Whereas in Ocarina of Time, everyone hated you. And now we're in control, hooray. We move with the control stick, obviously. There's a squirrel. See, targeting, back flipping, sidestepping. And we'll get a whole plethora of new moves once we get the sword and other items. And roll, obviously. Wouldn't be Zelda without rolling. And it should be noted that I am playing the Wii version, in case you had not figured it out before. And the Wii version has its maps completely flipped horizontally from the GameCube version, and the GameCube version is technically the canonical one. Doesn't matter much. Hooray for you, we weren't doing anything super terrible. Now one thing, I'm noticing a lot of one things, but Link has a lot of facial expressions in this game that I really like. It's not super exaggerated, like in, say, Wind Waker, but I think they're a cool addition. And here's a very brief tutorial to summoning your horse. Pick it up with A, and blow. Now that would be the same tune as Epona's song in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. And very brief horse tutorial, really not the full edition of the horse. Move the control stick, press A to boost along, using spurs rather than carrots. Now that we have Epona back, we can go and herd the goats. Very odd goats, I must say. This is Ordon Village, our actual kind of home. Like, Kokiri Forest really wasn't much of a home because everybody hated you. That's the mayor over there. But our destination is the ranch up the hill. Let's go. What a wimp. Doesn't he have his own horse for this? But fine. Like, if you got some goats, you should, probably have something to herd them with. Anyway, press A to whoop, and the goats will go in the opposite direction, kind of like that. And honestly, this doesn't serve as a very effective horse tutorial, because normally when you're riding the horse, A would cause you to do spurs. But here, it causes you to whoop, which really isn't anything like the horse. In, and there's one more group of 3 around here. There we go. Really, this is not useful to learning the game in any way whatsoever. But it's sort of a departure from standard Zelda fare, so I'll accept it. It's not like it's abused at all. You only do it twice. Fences are, again, a mechanic that have been used in prior horse riding games. You dash when you're close to them, and you will jump over. Simple.